welcome back to 2A Wolf. So it's been a while since we put out anything. The temperature was super hot and we had a lot of stuff to do around the house, and some storms came through, knocked down some branches and trees and stuff. So anyways, we're heading out again. This time we're going out to a place that's called Thomas Hills Reservoir. Right. And I'll put it up on the map. I'm just following the maps. We're going through construction thing now. I did meet another guy at the store. He was asking about 2A Wolf, so if you're watching, I forgot to ask for your name. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. That's always nice. The more subscribers, the better. Always hit the share and like. That's always nice. But the Thomas Hill Reservoir, it's just about 9,000 or just over 9,000 acres. Half of it is a big lake. So, brand new pavement. So it's a pretty good sized place. We've never been there before, and we're gonna go check it out. So we'll see you in a bit. All right, so the GoPro battery was dead for whatever reason. It's slightly charged now. Anyways, so as we approached the bottom of the lake, or the south part of the lake, I guess, we realized there is cows in the lake, or in the reservoir. So I thought that was kind of funny. Anyways, so we're following the directions. We went past the sign and said to go to the Thomas Hill Reservoir, and I'm assuming the waypoint takes us right to where the established campground. Now this conservation area, most conservation areas you can camp in the parking lot or adjacent to it. This one has a designated camping spot area, so we're gonna go to that and check it out. Some of the stuff that you find when you're out driving around. So this is a small town of Edina, Missouri. Huh, that's pretty cool. That's funny. Racer's Edge. Okay, if you come across this sign, it says Marina Camping Sea Store. Don't go down that one. That's private. As we just found it. Got across the lake. Wow, that's a pretty good size reservoir. Yeah, it is. Interesting. Okay, we got to get to the other side of the reservoir. Okay, now we got to cross the other part. Ooh, look at that. That's cool. That is neat. Okay, so we got to cross the other part of the reservoir. Because on the other side is some kind of camping, so we're still trying to figure this out. Wow, look at this.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, big reservoir. Oh, you know what? Since this is not a bridge, you can't boat from that side to the other side.
No.
Huh, interesting.
There's a big plant over there.
Plant? Yeah, they said that this reservoir was built to use as part of a cooling, water cooling for a power plant. Interesting. I think that is the camping area. I see it showed on the pictures little, what do they call it? Gondolas? The little.
That may be the part for the.
Oh yeah, they were. I think this is it.
Okay.
Yeah. So every spot has campground coming soon. Oh, another campground, huh?
Auction. Is this for auction?
I don't know. Something might be auctioned off. What's this say?
No fireworks allowed.
Highway T Campground. It's saying make a right. Okay, there's the restroom. Attention campers. Okay, I'll read this. Spider spray. All right, first impressions. It's kind of nice, right by the water.
Docks are just down over here.
Boat ramp, docks. Looks like it had a fish cleaning station over there. Some restrooms. All right, well, we'll get set up and then we'll check it out. Cicadas up in the trees, they come free. Okay, so far this is a really nice place.
Is it?
She's making us lunch. I'm so happy. I do want to cover a couple things about the truck. So if some of you guys that follow along, you know what, first off, let's talk about overlanding and expedition trucks and stuff like that. There's some people that don't know how to get started, or they don't know how to get started. It really doesn't matter. The first thing is to get out there and do it. So if you just have to take it one step at a time. What are you going to sleep in? Okay, so you figure that out. You're going to sleep inside your vehicle. You're going to sleep in a tent. You got a pop-up rooftop tent. You build a box like we did. Some of you, I don't know if you followed along, but anyways, we got a mosquito net covering on here, but this is an actual 8-inch memory foam.
I think it's 8-inch or 9-inch. One or two. I think it's 8-inch.
8-inch, like a memory foam, short queen, so it goes bed to bed. Really soft. I shouldn't say soft, but it's comfortable. It's really nice. Yeah. Got the big pull-out drawers underneath, so you can just pull those out. It has personal clothes and stuff on that side, and kitchen stuff on that side. Got our inverter, traction boards. There's some cameras so we can look out at night, because there's a little monitor mounted on the inside. You probably can't see it. The UFO light, which was donated by one of the subscribers, thank you, Dan. Got the 2A Wolf flag. Got a 360 Batwing awning. Since we have this thing, it's here, we don't need that. But if you're starting out, if you're first starting out, take it one step at a time. There's a lot of people that they'll start and then they'll practice like in their backyard or in their driveway. Then you can find out what stuff you need. Some people figure out, well, I can use a bucket as a porta potty. If you do it right, it actually works out really good. So when it's hot out, I like to take some showers and rinse off. So I mounted a 15-gallon, kind of like a pump sprayer type of thing underneath with some air hose fittings, and I just put the sprayer up there, and I can take a shower inside of the pop-up change room or whatever you want to call it. So that thing's really nice. So the refrigerator is in the front. Some of you may not need a refrigerator. Maybe you just need an ice chest because you only go out on the weekends or something, or you need something bigger. So the biggest thing is, if you're going to start doing something like this, just do it. Just do it. Just start out. My son started, and he set up his bedding area first. He built in his slide out type of kitchen deal. So just get started and then start doing practice runs, and you say, oh man, I should have had this, whatever this is. Then you can find out where it goes and how it's placed. What are you doing with it? We found out as we went out that we needed more room. Well, we don't have children that go with us anymore. Our kids are all grown up and away. So we did the rear seat delete, as they call it. So I did a platform down here which holds stuff, and the refrigerators on the other side. I also did an upper deck for lightweight stuff. Some people grumble about that, saying, well, if you're in an accident, this is going to go flying. I did put some straps out across that, but lightweight stuff, I don't think it's going to kill me in an accident. If I get in a head-on accident or whatever, I got other things probably to worry about. Had to custom make some moly panels to hold some extra stuff, winch, air stuff, some gloves. I got one on the other side for electronic cords and stuff like that. The inside hasn't changed too much, but one of the things I did change was this side. I had the traction boards on this side and a telescoping ladder. Okay, first off, on the telescoping ladder, they're awesome. They really are. If you're always wearing shoes, the treads are real narrow, the rungs are narrow. So if you do it barefooted, to me, it hurts my feet. I'm a big guy, and having to stand on a little 3/4 or 1 inch rung, it hurts my feet. We had gotten it so we could do everything that we need to do, because getting in and out, getting up on the solar panels and stuff, the telescoping ladder was a little bit of a challenge. We ended up doing a step ladder for a while, kind of wobbly, but I still had this little giant ladder, which is really, really sturdy. And every once in a while I'd throw it in the back on top of our chairs and tables and some other stuff. Well, I ended up putting the traction boards up on top. Pray I never need them. A recovery box up there which has all the recovery stuff in it. There's the solar panels, there's the chase lights, the 360 awning that I especially built for this. There's those cameras I talked about. Backup camera, it shorts out once in a while. I guess I gotta figure out why. I think it's dirty. So just get out there and do it. You'll figure it out. So instead of having the little giant ladder sit on top of the stuff, I moved the traction boards. Now the ladder can go up there, and that's always the first thing we take down anyways, because we need to get in the back of the truck. So this will probably work out. That was the difference of the truck. Now the other thing is that one of the subscribers says, make sure you cover, you know, tinting stuff. This particular area probably could be. It has those, at every site it looks like. There's probably a dozen sites here. They all have this cover and you can back in. I suppose you could put a tent in the grass on some of the level spots. There's, behind this one, there's not a level spot. But there is a couple. You can see that there's that one. That, oh, there goes the bag. So speaking of trash, so the wife had already scoped things out a little bit, and she's found where probably the lawnmower had run over some trash. Kind of sort of disappointed. So the simple fact, this is nice. Man, it's nice. Somebody put water bottles inside the little fire ring. I don't know why they do that. Oh, see some people standing in the water down there with their dog. Hopefully got the dog on a leash. I don't think that this one, if I read it right, does not have a swimming area. It's a reservoir, so it does not have a swimming area. Most conservation areas don't have a swimming area. So, okay, so for right now, I'm gonna break for lunch since I see her getting into that. I'm gonna break for lunch, and then we'll do a walk around over at the boat dock and look at some paperwork. I'm eating my lunch. Nice place. He does have a generator running, but at least it's quiet. I think he's doing it because it's air conditioner maybe? Oh, they got bins here, trash bins. And they had fire rings, and each site's got a table and a gondola. We're gonna check out the dock first. Hello, Duck. What's up, buddy? So this is kind of nice. Ooh. Well, some fish jumping out here. Okay, so it's supposed to have catfish, crappie, bass. It did say hybrid bass. I'm not really sure what that means. Largemouth, black. Not sure why there's like a t-shirt in the corner. I'm afraid to touch it. I don't know what that is. It's kind of like a boat dock. Yep, there's the boat ramp. So this is a boat dock. Most time you're not supposed to fish from a boat dock, but it would be nice to fish like right out here. There is like a little sandbar looking thing over there. May go check that out later. Man, it's a big lake. I don't know if you can see it in here. Maybe I'll zoom in, but there's that, I guess it's a hydro, or no, it uses the water to cool it down. So coal, I'm not sure, but I'll look it up. there is a power plant down there, and that's the reason why they did part of the reservoir, or did the reservoir, is to keep that cool. So I wanted to say it's a nuclear power plant, but I don't think there's one in Missouri. So, all right, so the cleaning station. Not a dam, just a bridge crossing. Okay. And did you get water? Yep. Well, it works out pretty good. Not bad. Okay. Oh. There's a spider in there, but no maps. All right, well, they do got one here. So they do have a lot of different parking areas. And I think the camping was right here. Okay, that says, is that the admin office? Anyways, there is a building right over here. It does talk about the fish size, which most time that's what they do. Keep it local, burn firewood where you buy it. Area closed, Great Missouri. So they do have a lot of trails here. Clean your gear. Makes sense. It is illegal to use big head or silver. Oh, so don't use a little fish to go fishing with. And no camping near the water, I guess, on that side. You got to camp. I think you have to camp in the designated area. The concrete one, I noticed that they put up these gates as doors, which is pretty good. Okay, it doesn't say male or female. So it's regular pit toilets. I mean, left or bottle in here. It's fairly clean. Does have toilet paper, and it's actually fairly clean. It's kind of nice. Assuming the other one's probably just as clean. The outside looks nice. I don't see graffiti and tagging. This one's got a couple of things. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. Still see where the mower guy ran over some trash. It is, I understand, it's a pain in the butt to stop the mowing process to pick up some bags and stuff like that, but so they did have, is it copperhead snakes? They did have the warning for that, so keep an eye out for that. I've seen a couple, not here, but at other lakes, and a lot of times they don't want nothing to do with you. They just, and they've been along the edge of the water. They usually don't want anything to do with you. Now, I also just seen an alert here just a couple days ago. It said it's brown tarantula mating season. So, keep an eye out for those, I guess. I guess during mating season you can get kind of mean, right? So keep an eye out for, we'll just leave it at that. Keep an eye out for the brown tarantulas if you come out. Not super steep. Just don't fall. It looks like it's pretty much been flattened out. So, okay. Yeah, it's kind of like a little beach area. And is that a snake? That is a dead snake. So, I'll have to look up and see what kind of snake that is. Wish these, I don't know what kind of bug these things are. They're everywhere. Get off me. I'll have to look up and see what kind of snake that was. Well, guess some people come down here and have a little fire. It's kind of cool. If it's allowed, I'm not sure. I think it is. There's a little fire rock ring thingy there. Yeah. Nice and sandy. Like I said, I don't The water is not ice cold, but it's kind of cool. It's not hot. Okay, I guess it's time to pick up some trash. Got my grabber. Okay, I think it's time to have some hot dogs. So the wife bought. You look funny with your hoodie up. It's not really cold. She thinks the bugs are bugging her.
They're trying to bite my ears. All right.
So she bought some all beef Nathan's hot dogs. So I think I'm gonna grill some up and have some chili with it. God, it sounds good. Oh, I see lights way over there. You can't see them, but there's lights way over there. That must be where the power plant is. So some of the boats still getting off of the water. After dinner, got the fire going. Nice. Well, good morning. Had the coffee. He's down there picking stuff up. So I went through and got a whole bag full of stuff. Picked up some female products over there. Okay, bacon, eggs, hash browns. Yeah, so we've got some nice warm coffee. It is kind of drizzly today. It doesn't seem like it's very big, so hopefully it'll bypass. I would like to get the drone up so I can get an aerial shot of how big the lake is. But we had raccoons last night.
Maybe
and I think a little black bear. Or a big butt looking raccoon.
he had no tail.
It didn't look like he had a tail, so I don't know, it's hard to say. And he was on the move. But anyways, yeah, there's some people out here fishing already, and I don't know, it's kind of drizzly. I don't like to fish in the drizzle, but I did give it a shot. So caught that one little small bass, about the size of a kebab. Pretty small. So yeah, all right, so we'll cook this up, have some breakfast. Okay, so stayed out here. The weather is nice now. It was nice when we got here. It was a little overcast this morning, but it sure looks really nice. So all right, so let's review it. So safety, did you have any problems, you think?
No.
No? So
Other than critters? No.
So okay, so either a very large raccoon without a tail, I guess,
A bear?
or a small black bear come running through. But there was some raccoons. I did find their paw prints. So there is wildlife out here. You don't need to freak out about it.
Nah.
The birds are always cool to look at and stuff. So safety and security, not a problem. It doesn't have any gates. I didn't see anybody doing patrol or anything. So we'll just do a C, right?
C+.
C+. Okay, we'll do a C+ for that. Amenities. So it's got fish washing station or fish clean out station, whatever you call those. It's got a dock. It's got obviously multiple boat ramps. So if you're into fishing and that type of stuff, this is perfect. No, you cannot swim here. Didn't see a playground. We did go to the wrong side before, and it does show that private, which we were private property. So we did talk about that earlier. Now the bugs there was a lot of bugs, but we didn't find any mosquitoes. Just a bunch of gnats and those little silverfish things with the.
Well, there was a few mosquitoes, but nothing major.
Yeah, so that wasn't too bad. So as far as amenities, we'll just leave it at a C. There's really nothing for the kids unless the kids love the fishing, which a lot of them do.
Right.
There is some trails, but not like some of the other places we've been, so we'll just leave that as a C. No financial issues. This one actually seems like it has more care at this site than other ones we've seen before.
Some of them, yeah.
Because majority of it was clean. It's got nice bathrooms. They had toilet paper in them. They were clean stalls. It's got extra stuff, so we'll just say a B for that. Looks pretty good. Environmental impacts. Okay, so we found some trash, and I think it made it worse because I don't think it was it looked worse than it really was, and I think it's because the guys that come out and mow, they didn't want to stop and pick up the bag, so when they hit it, it cuts it into 1,000 pieces. So it makes it look worse than it really was. There was some bottles, plastic water bottles here and there.
Well, in the fire pit.
And in the fire pit, I did find another one stuffed where the maps were supposed to go. Now, I didn't find any of the map dispensers full of maps. I don't know why that is, but they just didn't keep up with that. Now, there is an admin office here, it looks like. So I did find one tire in the water, small tire over there. So kind of get docked for that. But I didn't see oil sheens. I didn't see, there's no erosions. They got rocks everywhere. So we'll just do like a C- for that. Can't think of any other reason why it could be better or worse. Not bad. So C+, you think?
C+, B.
So
somewhere in there.
We'll have to say it. We'll just stick with the C+. Would you come back?
Yes.
It was really cool. Did like it. Did really like it here. This is a nice place. Overall, it's pretty clean. Lots of roads, lots of places to park. Now, it only looked like it had the 12 sites, and it is first come, first serve, so make sure that you're careful about that.
Right.
What else? Oh, it's got dumpsters.
Yep.
It's got dumpsters. So, and it had toilet paper in the stalls. You know what? Okay, we'll do a B-. How about that? It did have dumpsters. That helps keep Did you just stick your tongue at me? That does help keep the place a little more cleaner. So, yeah, it looked. I think it was pretty good overall. And one duck, it's just hanging out by himself. So, anyways, all right, is that it?
Yep.
Make sure you hit the like, subscribe, share the video. That's always a good way. If you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, leave them down below, and we'll see you next time on To a Wolf.